Right, decided to do another show walk around video. Today we're at Aberdeen Autofest. I've actually got a car in at this one, which is a miracle considering I only stripped it and painted it in a week. But yeah, I'll do another walk around one and I'll spin the camera around and show you some of the cars. In the first hall, it's more of a Fordy kind of setup. Got Mustangs and stuff like that. Got a really nice old 60s Mustang, I think that is. And then extreme to extreme, going to like your wide body newer Mustang, like 5 litre V8s with a body kit. Very, very nice. And then you've got all your classic Fords, all the old Mark II, Mark I Escorts. Very cool. I want to say that's a Lotus Carlton. No, Lotus. Yeah, not 100% sure. No, it's an Anglia. Sorry, talking absolute rubbish. But yeah, some very, very nice Fords here. All these guys like to seem to keep their Fords all standard, but that's kind of standard issue Ford. But there is more modified stuff through the house. Always seems to be the newer Fords that go towards the modifying. You know, the old RSs. That's very nice. Yeah. Nice mix of cars here actually. Got, I know, a nice Escort Cosworth. That's up there, one of my favourites. That's a dream car for me. And then you jump over to some Japanese drift cars. Nice, again, nice little mix of stuff. A Renault Espace. Very nice. Probably like hen's teeth to get one of these nowadays. Very cool Clio V6. I like that a lot. Remember when they used to be cheap? Not anymore. Like I said, nice mix of stuff. The old drift cars to Fiestas to old American pickups. You can't really ask for a better selection of stuff really than that. Then you start going into the serious money stuff, the Porsche 911s from the older guises to the newer stuff. And then I want to say that's a 964 in the corner there, but I'm not actually clued up on my Porsches enough to... Yeah, I think it is. I will say that. We'll just say yes. And then you obviously Escort Mexico. Absolutely stunning of a car. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. That's the front end of that Mustang that we saw earlier on. Unbelievable. I don't think I've seen a meaner looking car than that. And then you've got the nice original Mustang next to it. What a pair of motors. This is actually the first time I've properly filmed and spoke whilst out in public, and quite surprised. I'm not actually that bothered, and I'm not taking massive beamers, so we'll class that as a win. So, yeah, turns out I must be getting a bit more confident at this. I'm just going to nip to the next hall. We'll see. This is the main hall, so we'll get to see a bit of my car and then some of the other stuff that's in there too. Yeah, we'll start as you come in the door here. Nice slammed Lexus, and then well, let's say it's a Skyline, but not really clued up on the Skyline. Don't know if that's an R32 or R33. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's old rally cars as well. The Mitsubishi Evos, they're getting quite thin on the ground now as well. Pretty cool. There's another Evo as well, but done totally different. like proper show car, slammed. It's not really how you see these cars, to be honest. It's quite cool. And obviously another drift car. I want to say an S13 or 14. Again, I'm not really clued up on these. They're very, very cool. I do like them, but yeah, it's not really my forte of. And then you've got everything. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is, but it's very, very cool, very mint. And then the Peugeot rally car. Is that a 206? I think it's a 206. Yeah. And then one of my favourite ones in the corner here, got a nice slammed Merc. It's very cool. I like that a lot. And we've got a Merlin. Never heard of that. Very, very cool. Nice Jag. Lancia Delta in the corner there. Again, what a mix of cars. This seems to be where the kind of classic supercars are in the corner. Got the nice Ferraris. Is that a Testarossa? Oh God, I might be killing all these. I call myself a car person as well. Yeah, I want to say, again, I've never really been into supercars and stuff, so I'm not really clued up on what all these. I want to say a 360, 355. Again, might be totally wrong. Big fan of this Honda Prelude here. Again, it's not something you actually see shows very often, but very, very cool. Engine bay is absolutely mint. And really nice RX-7. Again, I don't think I've ever seen one of these in real life, to be fair. It's absolutely mint. Then you got the old American muscle cars, Camaro. Yeah, really, really, really cool. Like I say, nice mix of stuff. And then you jump over Ferraris, Porsches, Aston Martin. It's not really my cup of tea. I prefer the modified stuff. Got the Subarus and an old Del Sol, nice. Old EG Civic as well, really cool. Very, very cool. And you kind of jump into Beamers and nice Renault Megane. This is one of my favourites, this little slammed Mini Cooper S. It's very cool. Like the BBS RC wheels on that, really suits it. Really suits it. Next to an Aston Martin, and it really doesn't look out of place. I'd prefer to look at the Mini, to be fair. And you've got like a run of Evos. A nice Dodge Charger in the back here. That's a very, very nice car. Up into a few trucks as well, proper show trucks. Very cool. Don't know if this is what this is, Peterbilt. Looks like something out of Transformers. Love this. Very, very cool. Like I say, not normally into trucks, but as far as trucks go, that's pretty decent. Got the drift track with the remote control cars. Very cool. I think you've been able to have a shot of those and that today too. There's a Mini that we actually painted at my work. It's got a Honda CBX motorbike engine in it. Very, very cool. A lot of custom work going into that car. It seems to be like the Mini corner, like that. That's very cool. A lot of really nice custom Minis here. Again, I'll show you the front of that motorbike powered one that we worked on. It's got the engine hanging out the front with a manifold, and yeah, very, very cool. front end on that's been extended to deal with the engine sitting where it is. Yeah, very, very cool. It's like a candy red. Very, very nice car. I'm going to go round and try and get most things in. Apologise if you've been at the show and I don't get your car. Nice 350Z on air. That's a really, really nice car. I like the paintwork on that. Yeah, we've got a nice, like I say, it's one of these shows where I think if you can't find a car that you like, there's something wrong, because it's got such a massive mix of, things like you'd get on Ken Block's Hoonigan channel, to, Clio Sports, to Ferraris, to rally cars, to full-blown show Civics, and yeah, I mean, like I say, if you're struggling to get a car that you like here, there's something wrong. And even if you're into supercars, there's a section for that too. So Ferraris, Lamborghinis, a really nice wide body Noble at the end here too. Actually, it's not something I've seen before. I've seen standard Nobles, but I've never seen anyone actually modify it with a 3-piece split rims, image split rims. This thing's got. It's really, really nice. Yeah, even up to the, big 4x4 off-road beasts, drift cars. We don't know what that is. It's not a Formula 1 car, but you get the idea. It's that kind of style. Nice race mini and stuff as well. Back to the supercars with a Lamborghini, Porsche GT3 RSs, McLaren, you name it, got it all. Then jump across and more of the things I kind of like. I think it's a 924. It's a very nice Porsche anyway. It's nice. A lot of cool modified cars in this show today. Got this Audi A4 as well. Some absolutely mental rims on that, on air ride with a wide body kit. Very cool. Next to a M3 convertible, which again feel like it's been subtly done to just suit it with a BBS. I'll go jump across to my own car. This one is mine. I'm gutted I got stood next to Anthony with his absolute stunner of a Mark 1 Golf that is a lot nicer than mine, but here we are. It's sitting nice. I think Anthony got the top 5 German. Nice Mark 3 as well. Cabriolet. Big fan of this Volkswagen Arteon. It's don't see very many of these show cars with a big bolts like that. It's cool. And a really, really nice R32. Always had a soft spot for these. Big fan. Sits nice on the air rides with the wheels. Again, yeah, a lot of nice cars. Always been a fan of this Mark IV. Some crazy arches with the BBS wheels. Looks really cool. This bonnet as well for shows is awesome. So you've still got the look of the bonnet, but open with the engine. Again, one of my favourite. It's like a caddy kind of section. Beautiful Mark III caddy. One of my favourites. Again, you see this with a Mark 8 hybrid on this. Very cool. The Mark 1 caddy won a top 5 German as well, and rightly so. Absolutely beautiful car. Stuart's Mark IV caddy. It's a 2 litre TFSI. Again, absolutely stunning with a 7.5 front end. Really nice. Not sure what's on the front of that. I don't know if it's a two reg R bumper or something. 2 ran. Not sure, but whatever it is, it looks cool. With the rotiforms with the discs, really nice. Also, polo bread van behind mine. Like that a lot. Another Mark 1. It was a hill climb car before. That's running about 330 brake on a 1.8 turbo engine. Must be an absolute rocket ship. And like a max power style Peugeot 206 is, again, big fan of. It's actually really cool. Bagged Octavia as well. Again, you don't see many of them kicking about, but this one's been done so well. It's very, very, very cool. Something different with this. Seat, I think it's a Cupra, but the wrap on this is cool. It's actually like a texture. So, you see if you get the roses and stuff on the wing. Very, very cool. Seen about 1 million people touching that, which would annoy the death out of me if I owned it. Yeah, then into the Astras. Big fan of this Astra GTE. It's very, very cool. And then into more high-end kind of cars. Got the Porsche 911s, GT3s, Ferrari, Nissan GTR. Yeah, a lot of nice stuff. You got an R34 GTR, which are like hen's teeth nowadays. Beautiful, beautiful car. There's actually 2 of them. Really cool. And then a couple of Nissan GTRs to kind of finish the lap. So yeah, like I said on the way round, I don't think coming to this, I don't think you'd struggle to find a car you liked. It's such a good mix of stuff. Aberdeen Autofest have done a great job of getting this mix of cars together. It's usually either a modified car show or a classic car show, and they've done such a good job of getting it all together in a mix where I think everyone can come to the show if you're into cars and find things you like. So yeah, great job by them. And I'm a big fan because they let me in and I was super late. So yeah, thanks again for doing that for me, and hope the show was a success for them. Here's on to the next one.